I know them as Chris, Dario, Dominic, and Gordy. You guys know them as Torrential Rain. I've done plenty of their reactions of their amazing songs. They're a small band, young guys from Germany, and they also do the theme song to all of my reactions here on YouTube. Also, the theme music for all of my live streams as well. Don't believe me? Watch this. Told you. All right. My name is OldSkuleNerd. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts, the Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. You're not just a community, you're family. And the merchandise store. Just letting you guys know, these are young, amazingly strong metalcore artists from Germany. When they first contacted me just a little less than a year ago, they just asked me out of the blue, look, we're an independent band. We've been working for a while, putting our music out there. We love what you do. Can you please react to our song? Did one song from these guys and was immediately hooked by their musicianship, the way they layer the sounds, their composition, their creativity, and their ability to move in and out of different genres of music. They can make it sound like it could be played on the radio. They can make it sound like metalcore. They can make it sound like deathcore if they want to. You never know what you're going to get with Torrential Rain, except you know for a fact it's going to be good. This is the reaction to their new song, Differentiate. Now, I know for a fact that they wrote this song and then said, hey, let's call it Differentiate because OldSkuleNerd will probably not be able to say the word right and we'll be able to mock him incessantly. Ha! Got it done. Differentiate. Differentiate. Damn it. I'm kidding. It's Differentiate. It's the last song of the year for 2021. Cannot wait to see this one. They've been building these layers of musical composition. I never know if they're going to go progressive experimental with a saxophone. I don't know if they're going to do a growler banger out like it's a heavy metalcore. They may do something that sounds like something that could be played on American radio. You never know what you're going to get with this band. That's why I love them so much. That, and they're just humble musicians from Germany. Let's get into this. I'm really excited about this one. Let's go, guys. Dominic, Chris, Dario, Gordy. Chris is a hell of a vocalist, too. Wow. You do realize that what you think you're hearing someone on a keyboard playing that through, right? No. Chris and Dominic will do that, and they'll literally, one of them will play that low end guitar riff. That's the other one tapping it out on the guitar. I know, right? You never know what you're going to get. And I love it. Let's back it up just a little bit. Wow. We're going to jump back into this chorus, but I just want to explain a few things about this band. If you've never seen any of my reactions or any of their stuff before this, let me just give you a little glimpse into their world, okay? These are 4 young guys in Germany. They work really, really hard. They're an independent band. They're trying to do this just by themselves, but you got to tip your hat to, because it's just them. And they're on Twitch. You can go to Torrential Rain on Twitch, and Gordy will be playing video games. He'll play like Warzone on a Tuesday. And then on a Thursday, Chris will come into Twitch. He'll have a live stream, and he will write music. He'll write some of their upcoming songs right there live in front of you. He'll keyboard, bass it out, guitar it out. Dominic comes in sometimes. Gordo puts some stuff in there. And then Dario has his own channel, which is funny because I found this band because I found Dario's drum channel on YouTube, where he does a lot of his own stuff. You know, he'll do drum playthroughs on his channel. So it's multifaceted, and you have to understand these guys are creating these things, and they'll let you come into their world and watch them do it on Twitch. Then they'll come back and do this. This song is so deep. A lot of times, the meanings of their songs are so complex, you have to go back and watch them 2 or 3 times. In this one, although it seems very complicated with all the visualizations, the chaos, that little box of chaos they're in, is symbolizing the fact that they can't differentiate. In other words, they can't tell the difference between love and hate. There's so much chaos. And there's such a fine line between love and hate. They're stuck in the middle. They're stuck in this box of chaos. This could be one of my favorite songs they've ever done. I personally love Deaf Ears. It is possibly my favorite song they've ever done. Why Do I Care is another song that I love that they've done. This one could be possibly my favorite of all. Let's finish it out, okay? I'm not going to stop it again. Please check them out on YouTube. Follow their channel. Okay, subscribe to their channel. Check them out on Twitch, because if you want to see how a young band develops their sound and the complexities that they put in, they flop between metalcore and power metal and this progressive metal that is so popular right now in Europe. It gives you a glimpse as to what's coming in the future, and I love it. So please check them out. Also, you can download all their stuff on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music like I do. Put them on the playlist. They definitely earned it. Let's finish this out. That hook. Breakdown. Nice bridge. perfectly layered. That groove. You see? And you thought somebody was sitting there with a keyboard doing that. That's these guys. They can manipulate the sound that they do and layer it perfectly. Oh, God. Look for that icon. Look for that symbol on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes. Just type in differentiate, torrential rain. When you see that, click it, download it, put it on your playlist. And look for some of their other stuff, because these guys really, really put forth some good stuff. Oh my God! Okay, so this is a good shot. There's Dario. A lot of people were like, I had somebody comment. There's one of Gordy. Somebody commented the other day, I really like your theme music, but somebody said, did somebody create that on a computer? Because nobody could do that live. That sounded like that was too much. And I was like, what do you mean? They were like, it sounded like somebody just layered all that on a computer, like somebody dubbed that in, because nobody can play music like that. They recorded that. And I know they can play it. They played it. I mean, so every time you see my intro and theming and you want to know how far can torrential rain go in a live setting, how far can Chris and Dominic take that guitar phrasing and leveling and harmonizing together, how tight is Gordy and Dario's rhythm section? When I say creativity, we see bands like Orbit Culture, Fractal Universe, Torrential Rain. You see all these bands coming out from Europe, right? In this Western European style of, it's like a progressive, I know metalcore is very progressive, but it's almost like it's a progressive metalcore. And these young artists are seeing bands that are exploding, and they're realizing we can go that direction. We can do that too. Everyone's been captivated the last 3 or 4 years of Ginger coming out of the Ukraine, taking metal, jazz, funk, reggae, putting these dynamic rhythms and swings and grooves into metal. And then we see little snippets of that groove style in little sections of this song. Torrential Rain, Fractal Universe. And we have bands in the United States that are doing it too, like Lucid Awakening, Astriction, Vintersea. So I think now is a really great time. We have amazing bands that we've known for years, right? Like Sabaton and Nightwish, and, even Metallica's still going strong, 50 years into their careers, we're coming up on literally 50 years where Metallica's going to be live. They're going to be 80-year-old guys playing metal. But the future is really bright for music when you have really young creative bands that are taking that progression, that little progressive style of metal, and creating something different. This is Torrential Rain. Differentiate. My name is OldSkuleNerd. I hope you'd enjoyed this, because I know I did. Thank you, guys. Thank you for my theme music. Thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you for being great friends this last year. I don't think my channel would be where it is now without you starting this whole thing for me, where I start looking for young, independent, up-and-coming metal bands and giving them a chance to be on YouTube. You guys were the first, but you're not the last. There's so many coming. In fact, because of this band, Torrential Rain, and a few others, starting this Saturday, every Saturday will be dedicated to new and upcoming young bands that you may have never heard of from around the world. I think it's a great idea. My community has been sharing with me bands similar to Torrential Rain, Bloodywood, Astriction here in the US, bands that are just starting out or very young in their careers, and they just need that one little bit of exposure. They're playing masterful, beautiful music, but nobody's heard of them yet. And I would love to be the first person to present them to all of you, because you never know. In 2 years, you may see Torrential Rain on a walk-in main stage, or at a download festival, or on tour with one of these mega bands that you love so much. And you'll be like, I remember when Old School Nerd put some of their early stuff out, and it blew my mind. I think that would be great to be the first person to find them. So every Saturday is now dedicated to up-and-coming bands like Torrential Rain, Fractal Universe, and a few other ones, especially Bloodywood, and of course, Astriction and Lucid Awakening and Ventressy here in the United States. Bands that in a couple years you're going to be like, of course everyone knows who they are. Remember, nobody knew who Ginger was 4 years ago. Now everybody knows who Ginger is. Who's the next one we're going to know about? It could be this one right here. We'll talk to you later. My name is Old School Nerd. Thanks, guys. You've had one hell of a year. And thanks to you, so have I.